Yo, what's up guys? It's Troy D. Welcome back to the channel, Troy D 24/7 Mall, on point reviews all day every day. Man, we are back and we're back to pretty much one of my growing favorite brands. I mean, this, no joke guys, this could eventually top the list at, the way I'm going with this is that I mean, by Kilian would probably be like if not my favorite brand. Sorry. it's just it's I'm gonna explain it, and I'm gonna explain it as well for a lot of beginners, because when I started, niche collecting, I totally skipped this stuff. I totally skipped Kilian, and I'll tell you why, and then I'll tell you guys why now it's like I really like it. Okay, but first and foremost, guys, don't forget to subscribe, guys. Okay, again, thank you guys. I know we're growing every single day. Thank you guys. Thank you to our believers. Thank you to the people trying to help us, trying to do the behind the scenes stuff. And to those that don't quite understand how we roll, I mean, just watch the videos. Watch some videos and see why, I guess I don't really follow the standard format of how people review stuff, okay? Or how people do with their reviews. I just have my own deal. And so, if it's weird to you that this is a tabletop and my face ain't here, well, that's just my style, okay? So we got an important video today. Man, we're going into the chocolates, both chocolates. This is by Kilian Black Phantom, and this is by Kilian Noir Aphrodisiaque Paris exclusive. We're going to talk about both of these. We're going to talk about why you guys should own this and who's better, like what's the advantage of one over the other, okay? But before that, guys, let's hit the music. Alright guys, we're back, and man, so again today we're going to compare the two chocolates, Black Phantom, Noir Aphrodisiaque. But before that, I want to talk about the Kilian brand, specifically for a lot of those that, are starting in their perfume journey and they never thought about Kilian, or all they've heard is Black Phantom from all the reviewers just basically hyping it up. In the beginning, I'm not gonna lie, like, by Kilian didn't appeal to me, okay? Because usually when you are, when you're like an excited like perfume buyer, right? There's a lot of things you consider that's actually subconscious, more than just the scent, more than just the what you hear, more than just the testing and the blind buying. Most of it, a huge part of it, is also the branding, and it's like, of course, like the way the bottles look like, the way that the cases look like. I mean, those really kind of matter, and so usually I see this a lot with, collectors that begin. They start off with, like, say, Chanel, Allure, Homme Sport, All Extreme. They like that gray bottle or flask or whatever you want to call it. Then you've got the 1 millions, in the gold bar. I mean, it's really appealing, from a collector's standpoint. And then you kind of graduate towards niche, and then, suddenly there are these, kind of like these brands that appeal to you. You have the Oud for Greatness here, with it, which, like, this should pretty much win bottle of the year. House of Sillage here. They got the little press thing right there. Nishane Hachivat, it's all white, and I'm not even gonna mention Creed, right? Creed is the most, like, I guess, recognizable bottle, and it's a lot. It kind of factors in. And so when I did my first, like, start, my first 10, and I mean, it's fine to have a starter pack. Everybody has to start somewhere, okay? When I started, when I did my starter pack, I remember now I had, By the Fireplace by Margiela. I remember I had Sahara Oud. I remember I had what did I have? Did I have Side Effect? No, I had Leighton. And what's a fourth one that I can try to remember? Baccarat Rouge. Okay, Baccarat Rouge Extrait de Parfum. So all those bottles, like, look really nice and really different. And then one of those 10 was actually Black Phantom right here. It was like the dark one, But Black Phantom was the only one. And, when I would go to, like, a department store, this is pre-COVID, I'd go to the department store and I would see all the Kilians, I would just look at them, and they all look the same, right? All the bottles are just black with the same plaque, and it's just a bunch of random like brand names, vodka on the rocks and stuff like that. And so it's hard to really, choose. And sometimes I just forget about it because, maybe the red Baccarat bottle looks nicer, the Amouage thing with the little Swarovski thing at the cap looks prettier, it's stuff like that, man. I mean, you catch my drift, guys. But you know what, guys, like as I moved on, there's a couple things that happened. Number one is that I landed into this like Kilian Group, and not only that, but I made friends before I got into the Kilian Group. And I gotta say, like, their interest and their knowledge helped me out. I'm gonna link them below. I'm gonna link the Kilian Group below. Please join that group. Let them know if you saw this video and you're joining that group. Let Maximus know, or what's his name, Steve, I believe. Let them know that you joined, and they'll take care of you. Such a great group. But it's important. That group and just the support system is kind of important because they kind of like, bring in all those like perfumes that are unheard of. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, if you don't remember it through the hype somewhere, you'll just forget about it. But believe it or not, there's so many Kilians out there that there's so much to explore. And I got really lucky. So again, Black Phantom here. This is from my first top 10. I'm gonna show you guys the bottle right here, Black Phantom. Okay, I mean, look at that. That's like the shield of Achilles. Isn't that cool? So cool, man. So cool. And then this one is a recent acquisition. This is the Paris exclusive called Noir Aphrodisiaque from my boy Tayo, who's also from he's not really just from the Kilian Group. He's from every group. Noir Aphrodisiaque, Paris, right there. See that? Paris exclusive. Both are available on the website, guys. Their main website. So you guys, if you want to just buy it, I'm sure you can buy it. But these two are, believe it or not, chocolate based gourmands. All right, and let me tell you guys something about gourmands, and why Kilian is steadily rising at the top of my list. Reason being is most of the gourmands I've tried, they have this like warm, cozy, comforting sensation, okay? Which is great and all, and especially in the warm weather, cold weather rather, cold weather. It's really, really nice. A lot of them have opulent touches into the feel, the bottle, stuff like that. But nothing quite captures it like Kilian does. And it's because this is just my gut saying it, but Kilian just has this very like kind of like fashion forward. I know that they're selling fashion items right now. I know Maximus shared that yesterday, but there's like this rock star feel with Kilian. You know what I'm saying? Like it's almost like if I hosted like a Kilian Group party, we would have done it at the Palais Royal. You know what I mean? We would have done it in Paris. We would do it at some freaking hotel. You know what I mean? Plaza Antenne. We would have done it there. Okay, been there, done that. By the way, so that's why I'm feeling it. And you don't have to be a rock star, but when you own these and you smell these, it's such a freaking like rock star / fashion week / I'm a model / all of that rolled into one. I'm a bad boy. I'm a rock star. It's all rolled into one. And imagine a gourmand that's like that, and that's the most appealing part to me, is that these scents out here are not your warm, comforting gourmands. They're just not those. It's like, that's what the Owajan is for. That's what the Italica is for, Lyra. All great scents that I do enjoy. But, if you are headed to a Palais Royal party, if you are headed to somewhere where you want to feel dangerous, look dangerous, act dangerous, do some risky ass stuff, you cannot go wrong with this. You cannot bring the Italica to those types of events. You know what I'm saying? It's just not gonna happen. You're gonna have to bring something that matches the occasion. And in my opinion, nothing matches the occasion as good as these guys who have done sort of like a rock star gourmand. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, let's talk about these things, okay? So Black Phantom is again super hyped in the community, mega hyped, probably on every reviewer's list. There are some detractors. There are some people that say it gives me a headache, yada yada yada. You gotta know what you're getting into. Black Phantom is it has basically a hardcore like chocolate. It's got like a hardcore chocolate in my opinion. Um, it has man, it's so wonderful. It's got it's got like a little bit of that rum, but it's like it's not the rum that we smell. Like it's like all booze. You know what I mean? It's almost like it's just hovering above it to make like a unique like chocolate scent. It also has some coffee. And I do love the fact that it has some vetiver in it. But the funny thing is that this one, the reason why the coffret has like a skull is that they say it has a cyanide accord, and I'm just like, cyanide, damn, like I don't want to smell cyanide, but you know just smelling it, it's just the scent of like a spike, kind of like a it's not bugs. I don't want to say bug spray, but it's a cyanide spray, right? The cyanide spray of chocolate, coffee, rum, vetiver woods, but ultimately giving you this very chocolatey, uh, beautiful chocolate scent that is so rock star. Again, I'm thinking models, I'm thinking fashion week, stuff like that. And this is why it's recommended by a lot of people that they say it's like a sexy perfume. Okay. Now, this is predictable. Everybody knows about this, but not a lot of people know about this one, Noir Aphrodisiaque. Okay. So unless you really research the Kilian brand, or you got Kilian homies, or you went to Paris, you wouldn't know about this guy. But this one right here is, the sibling of Black Phantom. Okay, it's the sibling of Black Phantom in the way that it does have chocolate as well, but in a different way, in a very very different way. Now, for the ladies, I will say this: if you're a girl, you're winning on this one. This one is great on a girl. Okay, and I'm not saying, I mean, for a guy too, but let me just say this: for a girl, like, nothing spells, like I said, fashion week, Paris, like freaking, nothing spells like it other than this one right here. The chocolate here is not as main as Black Phantom. Okay, the thing that is in the beginning is really bergamot, cinnamon, jasmine, cypriol, some patchouli, tonka bean. So it's kind of like, it's this beautiful scent that leans unisex, not femme, unisex, with those beautiful ingredients, like I said. But it's like the chocolate of this is when you inhale, you take a whiff, and then that's kind of like where the chocolate comes, But for the most, like, you're smelling this beautiful combination of bergamot, cinnamon, jasmine, cypriol, patchouli, tonka bean. It is like almost like a unisex scent without the cocoa, but then when you smell it, there's the cocoa. Whereas this one is like, it's a main cocoa with some booze and some cyanide in it. You know what I mean? And that makes these two not only like totally different, but I would freaking own both of these. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to get that rock star gourmand style, that you're sick and tired of the usual like comforting gourmand, and you want to get something that spells danger, man, you got to get both of these. And these are both available on the website still, by the way. Okay. Now, which one do I prefer? Okay. Well, let's put it this way, guys. Okay. If you were a single person, you're going to be dating someone, or you're going to go out, this would be for the date, and this would be for the clothes. If I could just make that, for the date, for the sheets. You know what I'm saying? This one is undoubtedly sexier, more masculine in a way, dominant. seductive, but this one is also seductive, but in kind of like a low key, you know, like I think that somebody smells this, like they're not gonna freaking understand what the heck they're smelling. They're just gonna say, "Wow, this is nice." Because when they do a general scent, they smell the bergamot combination, you know, the cedrat combination, the jasmine and stuff like that. But when they do a whiff, it's like that chocolate comes in, and it's like, whoa, you know, this is an absolute stunner as well. And this would be a date night cologne, in my opinion, or just like day to day if you want to feel cool. This one right here is day to day. This one's sort of like a closer. This is a seducer, you know. You want to get into the seductiveness, then definitely Black Phantom. But I think both are amazing. Both are worth it to own. And both are still available, luckily. So I'm very happy to say that both are available. For those people that are wondering about price, you know, these bottles cost a lot more than the refills. Okay, so I don't have a refill with me right now. It's still on the way. But the refills are kind of like it's like a plastic kind of like a bottle. And what you do is that you can actually just, you know, buy these sexy atomizers, and you can just refill them with those you know, those refill kits. And those are probably like $70 to $80 cheaper than actually getting this, you know, bottle right here. This can also be refilled, but I'm just saying that, you know, if you want to save a little bit more, then you can also get the refill kits. And at this point, actually, if you're going for the rarer stuff like Noir Aphrodisiaque, like I'm pretty sure like they only have like refill kits left anyways, you know. So just educating you guys that there's different options for this. But it's sexy, man. Like, look at this atomizer right here. I mean, this is sexy. I mean, this is straight up like Paris chic, you know. Whether you're a guy or a girl, I mean, yeah, these are amazing. These are just amazing. And again, it's such a twist to the gourmand stuff. It's very rock star, very eclectic type of gourmand, and it's a total shift. And thank you. I want to say thank you to the Kilian guys. I want to thank you, just my friends, my friends that just, you know, like Eli, for introducing me. You know, you've seen Eli's collection. It's pretty crazy. I'll link you guys on that one. But thank you for introducing me to this brand, and thank you for just bringing them, keep bringing them, and for the collectors, is very passionate, bringing out their perfumes, gives me an education on how this is done. I want to thank Tayo as well for selling me this amazing Noir Aphrodisiaque. He just like put it out there. I don't know, guys, you know, I get asked all the time, like, how the heck do you get this stuff at like a great price? And I don't know if it's the Facebook algorithm, you know, like, cause you know how like if you like something, like basically the algorithm of Facebook kind of calculates it, so you kind of see it. I don't know if that's the case for me, but usually when I talk about certain perfumes that I wish I had, or I'll talk about it in certain groups, like, I don't know, for some reason they show up on my feed. So maybe that's a trick that you guys can use to acquire the stuff you like. Just talk about it on Facebook, and maybe the algorithm will, like, you know, hand feed you the thing. So, because to be honest, like, it's all about speed too, you know, it's all about like making the deal happen, but well, how do you find it? You know what I mean? So I don't know if it's the algorithm, but anyways, beautiful stuff, guys. Again, beautiful stuff. Thank you, Kilian. Thank you, Kilian Group. And if you have any question, guys, any questions on these, you know, make sure to drop them on the comments. I'll try to answer them. Or just freaking join the group, man. I'm gonna be there. A bunch of guys are gonna be there, gonna help you out. And just mention that you saw the video, right? And I'm sure they'll help you out. They'll tell you guys what, you know, what they think are their best Kilians. But for me, like gourmandish, boom, these two, man, seriously crazy. All right, so that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe again, watch our videos. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.